It's time for the Lake Wallenpaupack Pike Wayne MLS market recap for February 2023. I'm Bridget Gelderman with Davis R Chant. We currently have 432 homes on the market. Last year around this time we had 298. So our inventory has certainly increased. However, we are not nearly in the place we need to be for the amount of demand that we're having for homes in our area. Keep in mind, when we reopened after COVID, we had about 1,100 homes on the market. So our inventory is still down significantly. It's almost at a third. Our new listings are actually down almost 26% from February 2022 and down 20% year to date. Our pending homes are down 5% from last February, and our sold listings are down 25% from last February. Again, though, we're having trouble holding on to inventory, so we're gonna see these numbers go down. And also we found that sellers were actually pricing their homes a bit on the high side, so the houses weren't selling quite as quickly. Our active listings are up 7% year to date, which makes sense because we do have more homes than we had last year overall. Inventory is still, like I said, very low. Our absorption rate is up 2.42, so it'll take us a little under 2.5 months to sell off all of our inventory. And last year at this time, it was 1.56. But it actually came down from last month, our absorption rate. So we're still seeing that inventory tighten. The lowest absorption rate that I could find was back in March 2021, and it was at a 1.31, and the highest was September 2008, and it was at a 16. So you could see that it's about a 15-year housing cycle that we're in right now, and housing cycles typically last 10 to 18 years. So we went from a month of inventory right now, and back in 2008, we were at 16 months. Kind of crazy. Our average sales price for February was $308,000, and last February it was $283,000. That's a 9% increase. However, we had a 7% decrease last January, in January of this past year. So our increase is actually flat year to date. I have been tracking these average sales prices for the last 24 months. And for the last 22 months, we saw an increase in average sales price. There were only 2 months where we saw a decrease, which was November 2022, it was down 9%, and January 2023, down 8%. And just kind of interesting information, just over that big, long period of time, we only had 2 decreases in the average sales price. So like I said, our residential homes on the market as of March 7th, 2023 was 432. Out of those, in Wayne and Pike County only, 371. Wayne County only has 137 homes on the market. Pike has 234. Here's an interesting fact. We have 371 houses on the market in our Pike Wayne MLS in Pike and Wayne County. We have 685 registered real estate agents. That's kind of crazy. There's almost 2 agents for every house to sell. Our absorption rate, I had discussed that, 2.42. It would take a little bit under 2.5 months to sell off all of that inventory. So our real estate inventory cycle, sometimes I get asked this quite a bit. When is the best time to sell? And you know, there's so many factors that go into that. But the least amount of homes that we typically have on the market is during the month of March. So that is your least amount of competition. And the most amount of homes that we will have during a given year is in August, September. So if you're looking to, potentially get your house on the market where you have very little competition, March would be your month. Our sold listings, 128 this past February 2023, and we sold 170 in February 2022. So we're down about 25%. Which price points are doing the best? Actually, the 500,000 was up 23%. We sold 600 homes this past February versus 11 homes February 2022. The $100,000 to $500,000 price range is all down compared to last February. And our pending home sales are down 5% compared to last February. The interest rates, that's playing into it for sure. Let's talk about our communities. The Hideout. We have currently 40 active homes on the market, about double where we were last March 2022 we had 16 homes on the market. Fawn Lake, we actually have 9 active homes in the market, and we had 5, so it's almost double in Fawn Lake from 2022 around this time. Mast Hope, we have 14 active homes on the market. Last March, we had 6, so we're about 2.5 times the amount of homes now. So if you're looking in Mast Hope, you definitely have more inventory. Tanglewood Lakes, we've been struggling to keep homes on the market in there. 6 homes on the market in Tanglewood Lakes. Last March, though, we only had 2, so you're definitely in a better place now. Wallenpaupack Lake Estates actually has decreased their inventory since last March. We have 5 homes on the market. Last March, we had 6. Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts, 7 homes currently on the market. If you're looking for a lakefront on Lake Wallenpaupack, last March we had 6, so we're pretty flat there. Only 3 of those homes that are currently on the market are under $1 million. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts, we have 29. Last March 2022, we had 20. So that inventory is remaining relatively stable. When is the best time to list? Now, I would say, is a great time to list since our inventory is so low. You have very little competition, and our snow is just about gone. And we have very active buyers. The market does have its ups and downs depending on interest rates, but I will say those buyers are pretty active. They're looking. When rates come down, they're definitely jumping back in, and we're seeing those rates fluctuate. So definitely consider putting your house on the market sooner rather than later because of your lack of competition. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I would be happy to go over all of this information with you and how it pertains to either selling your home or looking to purchase a home. Have a great day, and I'll see you next month. Bye.